(2023 election). Bvas making manipulation of election results impossible, former Inec commissioner says. And it's true. The use of Bvas and the IREV portal is actually making the manipulation very difficult ahead of time. And I'm sure that is the reason all these people are committing arson and doing different things to frustrate the election itself, knowing fully well that there will be no room to manipulate numbers and figures. Wow, let's see what this commissioner has to say. Former Akwa Ibom State Resident Electoral Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, Mike Igini, said at the weekend that power has been restored to the electorate to determine their leaders. Igini, who spoke at the 27th Anti-Corruption Situation Room, ACSR, organized by HEDA Resource Center with the team towards Nigeria 2023 general elections in Abuja, tasked Nigerians with political participation. He said the political elite and a disregard for the rule of law are the major issues the nation is facing today. However, power has been returned to the Nigerian electorate following the introduction of the electronic technology such as the biometric voter accreditation system, making manipulation of election results almost impossible, he said. Igini explained that democracy would not be complete without the rule of law, adding that the best way to fight the ills of democracy was through more democracy. Therefore, I urge the electorate to keep vigil over their votes during the 2023 general elections and ensure compliance with electoral laws. Nigerians pay attention to the 2023 general elections as harmony of interest reduces opportunistic behaviors, he added. Speaking also, the chairman of Human and Environmental Development Agenda, HEDA, Mr. Olarewaju Suraju, explained that fixing Nigeria's electoral challenges would address the country's development problems. A communique issued at the end of the event stressed the need for stakeholders to ensure the integrity of 2023 elections. It reads, participation of the electorate should be made a priority and the security of the voters before, during, and after election should be prioritized by the federal and state government in collaboration with security agencies. Relevant stakeholders should monitor the judicial system in ensuring that they abide by the rule of law and are not being used by politicians to undermine the electoral process. The political finance legal framework beyond the Inec Act should be looked into as loopholes in the political financing during elections encourage corruption, vote trading, and bribery. And that is exactly what we think is also going to happen. Political finance and legal framework is a key one. How are people financing the politics? How are people financing the election? How are people financing their ambitions? Those ones are the things that we need to look at, because we've seen what happened during the primaries, during the PDP and APC primaries, how they bought almost everybody with dollars. And it was immediately after that primaries that the value of Naira, the exchange of Naira with the dollar just depreciated and collapsed completely till today. That is the truth. So Mr. Igini is not telling Nigerians to, during the election, Nigerians should go out, take their PVCs, vote, and also supervise their vote to see that it is counted very well and to ensure that everything goes fine before they leave the polling unit. All right. And again, the same Igini is asking both federal and state government to ensure that the voters are protected, are secured, both before, during, and after election. There should be no violence. The ballot boxes should not be destroyed, and people should be secured. Lives and property should not be damaged. Because what we are seeing right now, actually, with what is happening with the burning of INEC offices and INEC materials across the country, we are not too sure whether government will be able to protect electorates during, before, and after elections. So Guinea is now telling government to make sure that they provide that level of security. And it's confirming that why all of this is necessary is because the traditional way of election manipulation is now impossible with the introduction of the electronic system into the election process. All right. Now, with the introduction of the biometric voter accreditation system, now it is difficult to manipulate because now people have to be biometric system need to be accredited and verified before a voter can be allowed to vote. All right. And again, with IREV, which is the Inec result viewing portal, is also another key thing. So people cannot just carry ballot papers and go to somewhere and thumbprint and come out, and then they take a whole night to count before they will say this is the winner. Now, right there and there, they will count it and they will transmit the numbers straight electronically into the INEC database. So that again will drastically remove the opportunities and the tendencies to manipulate the election outcome. All right, and this is a very good suggestion because this Igini actually is someone who managed the election in Akwa Ibom State, I think in 2019 or so, and he did a very good job. All the political bigwigs in Akwa Ibom did everything to influence him, to compromise him, but he refused. They even threatened his life. He said he doesn't care. If they like, let them kill him. He's not going to accept money from anybody, and he's going to do the job the way it is. And today, that integrity is speaking for this man, Igini. That is to tell you that integrity pays. Integrity pays. Now, when this man speaks as an experienced independent National Electoral Commissioner before now, people will listen. And these are the kind of people that should be INEC chairman nationwide. If this kind of person is made an INEC chairman nationwide, I don't know the state he came from. I don't know him from Adam. But with this track record that we have, if this kind of person is made an INEC chairman nationwide, he will do a very good job, probably a better job, because he has refused vehemently to be influenced and to be compromised. So these are kind of people that when they talk publicly, people will listen because his track record shows that he has integrity. This is a good one. Somebody saying all this orientation about rigging is majorly centered on the old politicians who don't want to be retired and not ready to stop rigging the looting. And that is true. Rigging and looting. That is true. The likes of APC and PDP are the problems in Nigeria when it comes to election rigging and manipulation. PDP and APC are the problems. That is truth. So the only way to change things is for the electorate to vote them out this time, to retire them by force, let them go home. APC and PDP are the chief election riggers and looters in Nigeria. They have all the money to spend to do vote buying and compromise INEC workers and compromise everything, employ thugs and do everything to disrupt election and then pay people that will read the election and then still get money. They have the money to go and influence the judiciary, put cases in court, and they say they won. Just like they did in Imo State by installing Hope Uzodinma as the governor, using the judiciary process. Compromised judiciary process. Quite unfortunate. So this is what Igini has told us, and let's just abide by it and make sure that we vote and guide our vote. Keep vigil to watch our vote until it is counted and transmitted to the INEC portal. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments below.